If I could travel back in time to learn the piano faster, better, and avoiding frustration, I would definitely follow these steps. I'm not talking about these things that you've already heard. I'm talking about these three real solid pillars that actually will help you to play songs better. After all, this is the main reason you are here. This is something I've been working on and improving over 2 decades of teaching piano, and after helping so many students, it's finally time to share with you. Every single song that you want to play has these 3 invisible pillars that you need to learn how to see them: independence, language, originality. Let's break down these 3 pillars, starting with independence, which is the new technical points that are new to you, but in the same time will help you to improve your hand coordination. For example, fingering, phrases, and so on. No worries, I'll show a technical example in a sec. Second pillar, it's language, and it is what you're going to learn besides the technical stuff. For example, read notes, harmony, and so on. The third pillar, it's originality, and basically the things this song has that are worth to keep them to create your own vocabulary. For example, patterns, chord progressions, and so on. Let's see now real examples to make it easier to understand, and I will do 2 songs. The first one just using sheet music, and the second one just using chords as an accompaniment. First song, Interstellar. I'm gonna play the song for you now, and then I will point out the 3 pillars. Let's see now these 3 pillars into this song. Starting with the independence, we'll have the 8th notes, doing the same time the octaves, crossing both hands between the movement, and also the jumps on the left hand. So this is a really good exercise for independence. You can adapt and then play your own way to play that. For example, you can play scales doing that. Or literally the scales. And so much more. About the language, we have here the time signature, the repetition sign, dynamics, dotted notes, and also, of course, the notes and the rests. And about the originality, you can find patterns in this song, like this one with only 2 notes, changing the notes, playing together with the octaves. You totally can borrow these things and use in your own songs. For example, I have only white keys now, I'm playing just G and A, and play the left hand doing octaves. This is something worth you keep and create your own vocabulary. For the second example, I'm using the song Clocks by Coldplay, and to be easier to follow this at home, I'm playing this song in the key of D. And by the way, if you're looking at piano course, especially for beginners, I'll leave the link in the description down below. Back to the lesson, I'm playing now this song for you, and then I put out the 3 pillars. Let's listen. So what are you gonna learn as independence? You have the chords over here, but the chords, instead of playing everything together, we are playing doing arpeggios. That means one note at a time, like this. This is a D major chord. If I play together, it sounds like this, but now I'm playing like this. And also I have the same notes on the left hand, but in different distribution. That means I'm playing D with A, and on the right hand, F sharp, A, and D. And about the language, I'm using on the right hand chord inversions. That means D major, I have this D, F sharp, A, but I put this D over here, the top. So this is called inversion, when I have the same notes, but I'm changing the positions. The same thing happens with the A minor chord, which is A, C, E. I put this E over here, and I'll do it again with this C on the top over here. And E minor, which is in the root position. So with language, we learn chord inversions. And about the third pillar, originality, we'll learn about chord progressions, because you are playing D major, A minor, A minor, E minor, and also about patterns, because instead I'm playing D, A, F sharp, I'm doing a pattern. That means I'm playing one time, all notes, second time, all notes again, and then the third time I'm playing a half. I stop in a half actually. So 1, 2, 3, and then I move to the next chord and do exactly the same thing. 1, 2, half, start again, 1, 2, half, and again, again. This is a pattern that I can use, that I can adapt to any type of chord. For example, let's say I have this B flat major chord. I can use the same pattern. I can play 2 times and then 1 half. Again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And play things like this. So for every single song you want to learn, if you break down these 3 pillars, it's gonna be so much easy to learn, and you create your own recipe to play songs and learn fast. And by the way, if you need help to put all these concepts in practice, just click on this video up here. So thank you for watching, and I see you in the next tutorial. Ciao!